characters of Lonnie, the Brotherhood of Steel Scribe, Clark, the veteran mercenary, Pep, the gearhead racer, and Hazel, the traveling scholar. This is Rad Rolls, a Fallout tabletop RPG.
One very important piece of information as you all have stepped through the symptomatic machine is Pep Hackett did take off his power armor, and it's on the other side of the symptomatic machine. So let's start off with Pep Hackett. What are you doing here? How are you going to go get that back? There's kind of these two walls that are blocking everything off. There's the symptomatic right there. You're going to try to walk back through. What's your game plan?
There's no other way other than going through the symptomatic again, or attempting to go through the symptomatic again?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try. I have a feeling that the symptomatic is only a one-way street. But I'm gonna see if I can maybe approach it. If I approach it, do the doors automatically open, or do they stay shut?
They stay shut.
Pep's gonna kind of not overdo it. He's gonna kind of push and pull, kind of jigger with the symptomatic door, see if it looks like it might give, or if he can ease it open.
I'm going to have you roll strength plus athletics, difficulty 1.
Oh, okay. One success.
One success, but you have a 20 as a complication. So you managed to pry open the doors, and you are kind of standing right there with the doors open. Your power armor's on the other side. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to... Obviously, I believe that I have successfully opened the door to go back to my power armor. I'm going to step back into the symptomatic, assuming everything's fine.
Yeah, do an agility plus medicine for a difficulty 2.
No successes.
0 successes for you. When you step through the symptomatic machine, you feel these needles come out. And it says error, 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 and they stick through the sides of your arm, specifically your right arm. And you're without any armor on right now, if I'm correct. And you take 3 damage as you walk through, and it rips them all off.
Oh, ouch.
But you are successfully through, and you are at your power armor. What are you going to do?
I'll get back in my power armor.
Great. Are you going to try to go through the symptomatic again, the only way through?
What is my best estimate of what the walls are made out of?
Okay.
Are they pretty obviously steel? Like
vault steel?
They're going to be vault steel?
Perception plus repair, difficulty 0.
All right. Let's see how this goes.
Look at that.
Dang. Hey, funny how that happens. Okay.
Dang.
Pep, you look at this wall that is surrounding the symptomatic machine, and you realize that it is kind of this like aluminum walling and was not original to the vault. You realize that with a little bit of force, you could probably break through it.
All right, I'm gonna try to. I'm going to announce to everyone else that I'm going to try to break through this wall to get through with the power armor.
Yeah, I'd like to take like good 5-10 steps back.
Yeah, opposite corner. Corner.
I was giving you guys an opportunity to try to talk me out of it, but this is even smarter on your part.
We
know you pretty well.
What have we been able to talk you out of thus far?
Ever. Or
remember when I was going to blow up that fusion flea to cause the distraction so we could escape the Mardi Gras float museum? You guys did talk me out of that. Still think.
I thought we just left. I don't think we talked you out of it. I think everybody else just walked away.
Well, actions speak louder than words, I guess, because I took the hint.
We just chose not to engage at that point.
Clark absolutely was just like, nah, and just left them down the steps.
All right, so do strength plus athletics, difficulty 0. Are you trying to like Kool-Aid Man this, or are you just like?
Oh God!
Like,
Yeah, if the wall looks like it's that it's break throwable, I think kind of like a little football shoulder first.
All right.
See
Yeah.
how much damage I can do.
Can I assist him by sort of scoring the wall, or do I want to even encourage this?
No, just let him have his fun here.
Be my guest.
Will it be Kool-Aid Man or will it be Shockmaster?
All right. Gonna follow my arse. Okay, so strength and
Athletics.
difficulty 0. Okay. Hey, 1 success.
Do you say anything is there any kind of like announcement? Do you say oh yeah when you go through?
no.
Or you like
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll go oh yeah. Didn't think that would work.
yes, he kind of break through this wall. Now there's a giant hole in the room, and the room that you break into, which is where everyone else is at, having a great time. This room contains a number of benches that face forward. 2 doors on the side of the room are sealed tight, and above them a red light reads "Video in progress." A screen flickers on, and a video begins to play as a man in a scientist lab coat walks down on Bourbon Street. In a world of uncertainty, we at Vault-Tec are prepared for the future. But what if our past can be salvaged? Vault 18, your new home, is a unique, post-apocalyptic living experience where you will preserve the past to guarantee the future. We've partnered with a multitude of establishments, from museums to venues, to secure the relics and history of the now old world. But what can objects instill in someone who doesn't know the background? That's why we need you. As a resident, it is your job to remember and record the culture from your previous life and practice it every day. In 20 years, the doors will open. You'll be sent back to the world with your great trove of knowledge to restart society. The past can live in the future, just as you have found better living underground. Now, if you will please stand and join me in the following room, we will be administering your goat test. Thank you, and prepare for the future.
Prepare for the future. What a load of bullshit that was.
well, I for one love tests.
What's a goat?
You don't know what a goat is, Slani?
I think you used to eat them, maybe, or maybe they screamed at you. I'm not 100% sure. It's that the lore is a little bit muddled. So maybe they scream at you when you eat them. Yeah, totally makes sense.
No, Pep, what's a goat?
Everyone knows what a goat is, right? Everyone knows. It goes without saying, Lonnie.
I don't.
I know. I don't know what a goat is.
I think it's like a death claw. I've heard they have horns.
That doesn't sound right. Wait, have you even ever seen a death claw?
I've seen pictures.
Yeah, okay. That sounds right.
Oh, this is gonna be
Never killed a dog, mister.
No. Ow,
So
would you kill
everyone
it?
that came in had to do orientation,
Yeah, it's like a vault thing.
but
Kinda makes sense.
people returned and they still had to.
Oh, maybe just me and May have to do it because you guys have already been here. Wait, you guys have already
No,
been
I
here?
haven't. I got assigned a new number.
Look, we don't know if I've already been here. We just know that it recognized me. But I mean, why wouldn't it recognize me?
Are you famous?
Apparently.
You're famous in underground circles. Yeah.
Well, I'm actually kind of curious. If it thinks I've already been here, I wonder what job it would have assigned me. What aptitude does it actually think I have?
The guy's going to say overseer. He's going to say overseer.
Yeah, I mean,
I would go with security
Just
for me,
saying.
personally. I think you're definitely you're definitely a secure kind of guy. So security seems about.
So do we have to go see the goat now?
I guess. Who gets to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. I'll go second.
Several desk chairs sit in the center of this room. As you enter, the door closes behind you. And so everyone's in the room. A voice comes over the intercom and says, "Please be seated and plug your Pip Boys into the port on the desk."
All right. So I'll put my Pip-Boy on. It's an interesting shade of green. Okay.
Well, now I don't feel as special.
Pep stays in the power armor, but he is going to sit on one of the desks.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Do a strength plus athletics difficulty 1.
Oh no.
All right. Strength
Destroy
plus athletics.
Oh my god.
What?
Wow.
You go to sit on the desk, and the desk just completely and totally collapses, and you somehow, like, by some like unearthly measure, when you sit, your fusion core falls out of the back of your power armor.
I don't feel like that's a position that he can even like get out of, right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Someone's going to have to.
So
Yeah. Batteries are not included.
Clark's gonna say to Pep, "Hey, if you're gonna keep just like destroying this place, I'm not gonna give you back the fusion core. Like you gotta stop. You gotta stop, man. I don't know what else to tell you. You've ran through a door or a wall, actually, a whole wall you've destroyed, and I don't even know what you just pulled right there. I mean, you destroyed the whole desk. So." Are you gonna like? Are you under control? Is your first murder like really messing with your head, or are you in the game here?
Fine. Yes. Fine. I'll calm down. I'll be more responsible with the power armor and the power.
Okay, man. I mean, I'm just saying you've kind of gone off the rails since you got this thing, jumping out of windows, falling on people, running through walls.
Right.
When you
know what
put
they
it all
say.
like that, it actually sounds really cool, and I feel like that was the wrong way to
think it
go
does
with
to
it.
the
You're
rest of
trying to
us.
get me to settle down.
Yeah,
Well,
it
you know
really
what they
feels like
say.
you looked at the top 5 things not to do when you first get your power armor, and you're using it as a checklist.
I don't
Well,
have
if I get
power
them
armor
out of the
training,
way
but
first,
I'm assuming
then,
I'm assuming none of that is in the BOS manuals for this stuff.
I mean, it's in the first page that says stuff that you shouldn't do. 1, don't run through walls. 2, don't test the shocks and actuators. 3, no wanton murder.
Don't murder people with it.
Yeah,
You know what they say. With
right.
great power armor comes great responsibility.
All right,
Let's
all
shove this
right.
thing back into him.
At this
I
point, a voice
will-
comes over the intercom and says, "Error, weight limit reached. Please be seated and plug your Pip Boys into the port on the desk. Error, weight limit reached."
All right, could you put the fusion core out so I can get up and get out of this, and we can meet the goat?
I'll put his fusion core back in.
Great.
I'll take a seat. I'll plug my Pip Boy in.
Great. When you sit, and Hazel, when you sit as well, and plug your Pip Boy in, a small camera and microphone pop out of the desk, and a small red light pops on.
I don't like this.
Clark, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to wait and see.
You're not sitting down?
No, that's kind of an ominous description.
All of a sudden, over the intercom, you hear a voice say, "You're approached by a frenzied vault scientist who yells, 'I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber.' What's your response?"
What kind of test is this?
Self-defense.
Answer accepted. Resident 1. Resident 2?
But wouldn't that cause a parabolic destabilization of the fish in singularity?
Error, cheater alert, Please provide your own answer.
Oh, someone's in trouble.
Sure, sexy, your place or mine?
Thank you, resident. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do? Resident 1?
Call the doctor.
Answer accepted. Resident 2?
Cut off the limb and cauterize the wound.
Answer accepted. You discover a young lost boy in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Give him food.
Answer accepted.
Are you going to ask him who his daddy is too? Or is that you going to do that one again?
And what does he do?
Since you know all the answers, Clark, why don't you take the test?
Well, fine. Maybe I should. I'll plug my Pip Boy in.
Error. Late addition. Deduction. 20 points.
Yeah, I don't like this test.
Resident 2?
What, you're not going to feed the lost kid?
I'm going to buy him an ice cream and then burn the place to the ground.
Answer accepted. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another vault resident. What do you do? Resident 1?
Call her a liar. I don't have a grandmother.
Answer accepted. Resident 2?
Ask her what's in it for me.
Answer accepted. Late. Resident 3?
I mean, it's nothing I haven't done before. I'd probably just go ahead and do it.
Answer accepted. Oh no! You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment? Resident 1?
Brain the hand.
Answer accepted. Resident 2?
Learn to play the accordion!
Answer accepted. Late. Resident 3?
This is a little bit triggering considering what happened earlier this morning. My initial response was to try and cut off the extra appendage. So, yeah, cut it off.
Answer accepted. Thank you for your participation. Results will be given in the next room. Please proceed. And the door at the far end of the room opens.
So guys, I usually love tests. Tests are like kind of my thing. Totally my jam. I don't really want to go in that room.
Oh, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to get janitorial duty?
I feel like that's all we've had the past couple evenings anyway.
Pretty much. Yeah, that wouldn't exactly be that. It might actually be an upgrade at that point. I'm more concerned. Hell with it. Let's go.
You find yourself in a giant steel room. Overhead lights flood the floor that reveal a selection of gruesome bloodstains. To your left is a collection of various screens affixed to the wall, recording odd measurements.
I hate being right so much. I hate it so much.
The door ahead of you opens as two figures wearing vault suits stumble into the room. The first one runs up to you all and says, oh my gosh, you guys, you won't believe exactly what happened. You won't believe what happened. It's absolutely crazy. I cannot, wait a second, something is wrong here. Something's not right. And you realize that you're looking at the face of Hazel wearing a vault suit. Vault suit Hazel, is running around the group, exasperated, talking about the how crazy it is, how weird it is, and how this doesn't affect anything in terms of science. The second vault dweller behind them stumbles out and looks at Pep and just says, Pep.
Yeah?
Pep.
What does he look like?
He looks exactly like you.
Oh, okay.
Does he have the scar?
The appearance is uncanny.
Ooh.
Yes, he has the scar.
Okay.
He has the scar. Okay.
Sounds just like him too.
Hazel,
Rude, Hazel.
Hazel, can you calm down?
Which me?
I will be happy to calm down, but first you got to explain to me all of the science that's happening right here, right now.
Hey, there's only. Why are there two of you?
I don't know. No, you stop talking. I'll talk.
No, I would prefer.
I'm interrupting myself. I don't know what's going on. I have no clue. Maybe it's a robot that's been programmed based on that test we just took. It could be some sort of cloning mechanism.
A voice speaks over the intercom and says, "Initiate directive Mardi Gras." And Hazel and Pep, please roll a agility plus athletics difficulty 2.
I hate being right so much.
Oh, 3 successes.
How's that look?
Another 2.
Yeah, it's another 2. So
wow.
you both managed. So at this point, the clones kind of like their face goes completely and totally blank, and they look at you, and the Pep clone looks at Pep and says, "Pep, Pep, 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 Pep," and the Hazel clone looks at Hazel and says, "Hazel, Hazel, 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 Hazel," and they go to strike you with their fists, and you all manage to dodge out of the way. And you are now in combat with these Hazel and Clark. Or, excuse me, Hazel and Pep. You're in combat with Hazel and Pep.
Okay.
Excellent.
At least the one Pep doesn't have power.
Yeah, at least he didn't pop out wearing power armor, because that's a nightmare.
How close is Clone Pep? Can I reach out and grab him? Like, can I attempt to reach out and grab him?
You're at a close range. Everyone is close range because they both ran at you directly and like made a beeline for you.
What's the initiative order?
Okay.
Clark, you were first. Hazel and Lonnie are in close range. Excuse me, Vault 18. Hazel and Lonnie are in close range. Where do you do
Pep. We haven't met Vault Lonnie yet.
That's I am sorry. There's no Vault Lonnie here. It's just Hazel and Pep.
Yet.
All right. I'll just draw out my sword and try and stab one of them. Actually, they got bare fists, right? So I'll
bare fists.
Aim for an arm, I guess.
Who are you stabbing? Who would you kill first?
I don't know. The Hazel one was stressing Clark out.
Do Hazel.
That's okay. The Hazel one's stressing Hazel out, too.
All right, strength plus melee weapons for difficulty 1 for me.
Well, it's kind of a mixed bag. I got a 20 and also a 1.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what you want to do with that.
That's a very strange roll.
That's like winning a gift. That's like winning a gift basket that has a dead bird in it.
Yeah,
but also like $1,000 at the same time.
Yeah, no, there's pluses and minuses.
Go ahead and roll your damage dice for me, if you would. So you managed to damage the Vault Hazel for 6 damage. When you go to strike your weapon, your hand actually like cramps up. I think you're getting used to the new thumb, probably. Like that thumb is fairly new, and you're getting used to that. And when you go to strike, the sword falls out of your hand and onto the ground.
Do I still get the critical hit from rolling a 1?
Yeah, sure. What did I say crits are? Double damage? Go ahead and do that. We'll see what happens.
So, roll a second one?
Roll a second one. But you're going to be disarmed.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair that he just hits it really hard, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What a weird roll. All right, do another 4 here.
So you
12 damage.
You managed to kind of like stab slash Vault Hazel, and it's like right where is it? You managed to like cut off Hazel's left leg, and they kind of like fall to the floor, and they are like immobilized clearly, but still there on the floor. Your sword has fallen out. Next up,
man, he cannot hold on to this stupid sword.
No, he can't. And I'm gonna
save his life.
If you get a complication when holding your sword, you will lose your sword. Them's the rules.
He's both dismembering people, but also just dropping it everywhere. Whatever. I'm just glad he's cut off yet another limb. That's a success.
Next up, we've got Lonnie. Hey, Bear.
Now we're starting to get in that territory where Lonnie might have to kill someone that's like a humanoid, like a human. And this
These are humans. When you cut off the leg, you realize these are humans. They're not.
I'm assuming that's a lot of blood if we just cut off a whole leg. God.
Yeah, this is. I feel like logically, I've got to try to finish off Hazel, just because I don't think that that's something Hazel should have to do. Is kill her own clone.
All right. So you are talking about the clone and not me, right?
Right. Correct. The one that's with one leg lying on the ground, bleeding profusely, dismembered by Clark's sword that's now lying on the ground. Yeah.
See, that's what I was worried the complication was going to be. That, like, I hit it all right, but it was actually the real Hazel, and that's what I did a trip to.
Roll. That's what the fail.
My complication is I want to be able to.
That would have been the 220s, right?
220s, and you do whirlwind on the party.
Oh God! Why is he charging his sword up like that?
He's doing. Watch out for the up smash.
Yeah.
What's that ticking sound?
So I do want to pull out the Satch gun, and I'm not sure if there's any type of advantage since this is a prone combatant for shooting.
No, it's going to be difficulty 1.
Okay. All right. I'll give it a shot.
Perception plus energy weapons, I believe.
All right. So that's 2 successes.
So you managed to shoot your Satch gun out, and you damage. He's got 2 damage dice right there. You damage the clone of Hazel for 2 damage. And Vault 18 Hazel is looking pretty done for, but not quite dead yet, I believe.
Hey, let's try and keep this one alive. See if we can learn something.
Next up in the order is Real Hazel. Real Hazel.
So my question for Clark is, did you just say that out loud, or is that just you metagaming out loud?
Yeah, you can say it out loud.
Okay. Hazel actually takes a second because the thought hadn't actually occurred to her until you mentioned it, and she's the one who's supposed to be all science and investigation. Let's find out what's going on, and she's just like it's a good point. Fine. She's going to take her entangling beads, and she's going to throw the entangling beads at her clone, specifically at one of the limbs that is still attached. If I have to be specific.
Yeah, sounds good. You got it. You got 1 success off of that. So you managed to throw the entangling beads, and the entangling beads actually tie Hazel's hand to her foot that is still attached to the Hazel clone. It's still attached, and so they are completely and totally on death's door and also subdued. So I'm taking them out of that is a non-lethal kill. It's kind of like a Batman non-lethal kill where it's you didn't kill him right there. You didn't actually
you didn't kill them, but they're not happy.
I mean, they are missing a whole leg, and we've done nothing to staunch that bleeding.
Next up in the order, we've got Pep.
Pep wants to try to grab Clone Pep by the throat with both hands.
Okay. Do strength plus unarmed for difficulty 1.
The crime of passion.
Jeez, he kills one guy and
2 successes.
Yep, 2 successes. So you managed to grab this guy around his throat. You kind of have him grappled. What do you want to do now?
So they came out of like a doorway.
Yes.
Is the door still open or did it close?
The door is closed now.
Okay. Pep's gonna squeeze.
Okay. Intent to kill or intent to pass out?
Intent to kill.
Okay, great. Please roll a. Go ahead and do the same roll again, but do difficulty 2.
One success.
You have the like neck of Clone Pep right beside you, and the neck of Clone Pep goes pep 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 pep, and as you have your fingers around the neck, you're wearing power armor, which is a very there's a lot of force and impact behind generally doing anything with power armor, and you pop the Pep's head pretty much like a zit, and it goes flying all over your face and on pretty much everywhere in the room, and Vault 18 Pep is dead.
That was a quick engagement.
Quick engagement. Pep is going to begin stomping on the corpse as hard as he can.
Okay. That you're not gonna roll for that. You start stomping on it, and it's just like it's kind of like when you get crushed. Imagine like crushed ice and some red food dye, and that's pretty much what you're doing. You're just
Clark is going to give
Christ,
like
Pep, you making wine over there? What's going on?
yeah.
Just in case anybody forgot, Fallout is a dark comedy / horror video game series.
Yeah, don't
Just
worry.
a reminder.
Clark is gonna give like a side glance to Hazel and like kind of say under his breath, I feel like this might be a problem. Like I have obviously no problem killing people, but he's currently desecrating a corpse.
from across the room. You hear Hazel, 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 Hazel.
Oh yeah, what are we gonna do with this one? They're probably not gonna live very long with the whole leg thing. And Clark will stoop down and pick up his sword at that point.
All right, so are we out of? We're technically out of combat now.
You're out of combat. No, technically about.
Okay, except for Pep, who's still turning his
muttering
his
and
other
swearing
self
under his
into-
breath.
That's a
Still feeding this corpse stomps over
Fine
here.
red paste.
that's a
Just-
Mayor
he's
Lonnie
having a moment.
issue.
Having a moment.
Mayor Lonnie needs to
No, it's not.
rectify that.
We need
No,
we
it's
need
not.
some moments for self-reflection
It's,
sometime in the future.
You need to get your committee chair over there under control.
I don't think I haven't been able to stop him all week.
Hey, Pep, what did I tell you about getting out of control with the power armor? Do I need to take that fusion core again?
Shut up, Clark! I'm in the middle of something. Come on.
That is an amount of self-hatred, the likes of which I've never seen before.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with
Yeah.
this later. I'm 100% sure. But for now, speaking of self-hatred, I'm gonna go kick my own ass. Give me a sec. And Hazel's gonna walk over to Vault Hazel, who is, let me think, prone, entangled, missing at least one limb.
Left
Yeah,
leg, if I
leg.
recall correctly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I have it right here. It says left leg right on the dice.
Nice. Okay. And she's going to get a little closer and lean down and go, so is there anything you want to say to your better half?
Hazel, 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 Hazel.
Hold that thought. And she's going to reach out and grab her tongue and pull it while her mouth's open and take a look at it. What does it feel like? Does it feel
It feels normal. It feels like you're grabbing your own tongue, but not the sensation.
But there's not a fine layer of bacteria on it. It looks like it's brand new, pink, freshly formed. Or does it look like it's been around for a while?
Why don't you do a perception plus medicine for difficulty 1?
Okay.
I mean, we cut the leg off if you want to count the rings.
All right. That doesn't sound like a terrible idea. 3 successes.
So add 2 AP to your character. You noticed on this version of Hazel that it is near identical to your chemical makeup that you have. It's actually kind of very strange. The only thing you notice are some slits on the side of their neck. And you realize that this whole vault and the whole time you've been wearing a diving suit. And it's entirely submerged in here. And it seems like that they have some form of gill on the side of their neck.
So I'm going to postulate on this, guys. It decided what their mental acuity was based on the GOAT test. It took samples of our biology using the autodoc, and for some reason it thinks we have gills. It gave it gills so that it could breathe underwater. Something in this vault went through a lot of trouble to make a version of us to kill us. Because it didn't exactly come out looking to have first contact, make friends, form up a boy band, anything like that. They just straight up came out attacking us. So
Hazel, what if clone me also can't die?
Clark, I'm going to try not to freak you out. There's a slim chance that you are the clone. Don't freak out. Don't freak out.
I'm pretty sure I don't have gills.
We're not allowed to check right now. We're not checking.
That's probably wise. Although now I'm really curious. Now I really want to know.
It's got to wait. It has to wait.
All right, that's fair. But it's possible it thinks that we have gills because we're wearing.
Now, if what you're saying, if I was the clone, I don't think I'm a clone. That doesn't make sense, Hazel. But say I am, then would that mean that if we took clone Hazel's leg, we could grow a whole new Hazel from that?
Technically, you could probably grow an entire clone Hazel from a single drop of blood if you really wanted to. The science for it used to exist.
I don't think anything of that makes any sense, Hazel. I think you're talking crazy again.
All right. Maybe I do that a lot. I will say, Clark, if you are the clone, that doesn't make you less than the person you are right now. Just throwing it out there, just in case.
Well, I'll tell you, if I am the clone, I'm killing him. I'd kill him if I wasn't the clone. There can only be one of me.
There can only be one. Oh, okay, fair. But for right now, I don't know how long this thing's gonna stay alive, and I don't think we're gonna actually be able to ask her a lot of questions. So, does anybody object to me giving myself an autopsy?
Go for it.
No objections.
I mean,
technically, she's still. Well, I guess if she's a clone, is she actually alive? Though I guess I'm. Oh, this is so hard.
Hazel, you can do a preliminary based off of what's happening over here with.
Well, I just did. I grabbed your tongue, and it's like.
No, not that. I'm just saying, like, Pep's done a pretty good job of opening his up. If you want to use that before you have to start cutting open.
I don't know if I call crushing a body into a fine red tomato paste with power armor exactly opening up for autopsy, but for now,
I would like to stress that while I did just say that I would kill my clone self or my real self if I happened to be said clone.
You did say that.
I did say that. I'm not gonna stomp on the corpse. And I'm also probably not gonna tinker with its brain either. So,
for the record, I probably won't either.
Yeah, thank you, Lonnie. Thank you. I feel like that's very reasonable.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm the one that has to say this. But
as a matter of fact, if there's a clone Lonnie in here, like, if y'all could just take care of that.
Well, sure, of course. It's
Noted.
No problem, buddy.
But should we be more concerned that there are clones of us? Should we keep moving?
Half of us.
That's true.
That we know of.
Yeah.
We're talking semantics.
So you all are still in this room. You've got a prone Hazel clone, and you've got 3 doors kind of in front of you, with the monitors kind of recording everything.
The prone clone.
So looking at the room, I see 4 doors and what appears to be a hallway. The clones spilled out of which door?
The clone spilled out of door number 4.
Do the monitors have anything like interesting on them, or are they just displaying like propaganda Vault-Tec nonsense?
Roll perception plus science, difficulty 1.
Can I get in on that too?
You can
Clark
assist
is not a smart man.
I may not be a thinking man, but I am a wild man.
I'll
no successes there.
let me give this a throw here.
Don't feel bad. I didn't have any successes either.
Oh, but regardless, I get there.
Yeah, you got there. Lonnie, you can tell on these that they are recording the life signs and vitals of the clones, as well as the life signs and vitals of the you all in general.
Okay.
And there is one screen that has a flat line on it. If it could be a mushy flat line, it would at this point.
Gotcha. So how many EKGs are we talking about? So we've got us 4, right? So our vitals being tracked. Technically, Hazel Clone is being tracked at the moment and probably is looking pretty faint.
It's kind of looking a little crazy, yeah.
Yeah. Pep Clone is probably flatlined.
Yep.
What else is showing on the vitals here?
Nothing else.
Nothing else. So so we've got 5 active EKGs. Pep's heart rate's probably a little up right now. He's getting his cardio in.
I mean, he's not really. I mean, he's in the power armor. I guess the jumping is probably the hardest part, but the smashing is
He yelled at me.
Yeah.
all while everyone's been talking. Pep's just been like a Mario jumping the
like in a Super Mario RPG, just like chaining the super jumps. So that was that. Like there's no other vitals right now. I'll tell everyone. I think that was the extent of the clones. I don't know if we're going to see a clone Lonnie or a clone Clark.
I told you, Hazel, I'm the real me. Why would I not be the real me? Well,
I just said it was a possibility that you were a clone.
Someone just talking crazy again. All right, Lonnie, where are we heading next?
Well, do we want to let's go to where the clones spilled out. That sound reasonable? Sounds like there's probably some type of lab there that's producing clones.
It might be kind of a pain if it keeps producing them.
That's true.
Let's take care of it now.
Well, thinking about it, it's possible if this, if they knew this vault was going to be used to house ghouls, so they knew that the ghouls wouldn't increase in population. Maybe they decided to make clones to use them as skilled labor, or possibly as maybe even future colonists. It's possible. Vault-Tec has done some freaky stuff in the past that I've read about. If it's all true, even half of it's true, it's pretty messed up.
Let's seize the means of production.
Wow, Lonnie, you really. Communist. All right, so you all are going to go into that door, right?
Yes. Door 4 would be preference.
Great. The chamber that you enter glows in a greenish hue as floor-to-ceiling tubes of green liquid cover the entirety of the room. There's about 10 of them strewn about. Some even have humanoid bodies in them. The terminal sits at the back of the room on a desk, but you see a glowing light coming from an offshoot on the right. What do you do?
Clark will go up. God. Clark will go up and any of the tubes, like, kind of on that left wall that have, like, a humanoid in them, will kind of peer inside and, like, just tap on the glass.
Yeah, just do a perception plus perception plus science difficulty 0.
Yeah. Look like floating bodies to me.
You're just like looking at this thing and you're like, I don't know. That doesn't matter to me. Whatever's in there.
It's like look at these things, guys.
No, Hazel kind of has a little bit of a glowy look like a kid on the Eve. It's like, whoa. This is really
Are
cool.
those bodies?
Yes, probably.
Huh.
Maybe. I mean, we've seen plenty of bodies. I mean, that's nothing new. Having a body be basically under glass and glowing in a secret vault in New Orleans, that's the unusual part.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's different levels of unusual. Lonnie would like to investigate one of these machines to see if he can figure out what purpose it may have.
Are you going to investigate the pods or the terminal?
Sorry, I guess the pods, and I'm guessing this obvious bit right here we can't see at the moment.
Hang on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're kind of like at the threshold here, taking a look at like. Yeah. So I'm probably going to look at the same one that Clark is sort of poking at, just because. Why not? Like.
Sure.
There's a half dozen here to choose from. Why not that one?
Perception plus science for difficulty 0.
Perception, science, difficulty 0. That's a crit. 2 successes.
So you look into this pod in front of you, and you see kind of this body that's just hanging there, and the flesh seems like damaged all over the body. You look at the face of this body in the pod, and you recognize it as Ella Fitzgibbons.
Oh, snap!
Okay. Now,
you can see
say
2 other bodies within range. You recognize them as humanoid, but you don't recognize exactly who they are.
Okay.
Other people try to make that assumption as well.
When we're looking at this pod with Ella Fitzgibbons in it, you said that the skin looks damaged. Damaged like a ghoul's, or damaged like...
Damaged like a ghoul's.
Okay, so... Got it. Yeah, if people haven't come to the realization yet, I'm going to say this looks a lot like Ella Fitzgibbons.
Yeah, it looks exactly like her. Even ghoulified. That's all right, that's really weird.
Okay. One of the main things I wanted to try to figure out is the purpose of the machine.
Go ahead and do a I'm gonna have you roll intelligence, or I'm gonna have you roll perception, because intelligence is broken right now.
Okay.
But if you could do that plus science and I'm going to have you investigate the terminal. Hazel, I'm going to have you roll perception plus science for the clone pods for me. Difficulty 0 for Hazel, difficulty 1 for Lonnie.
While they're doing that, can Clark go look at the glowing pod one?
Yeah, we'll get to that next. 2 successes, so mark another AP for you. You look into these pods. And you see Ella Fitzgibbons, a humanoid male that you cannot identify, and you also see someone very familiar to you. You actually see your brother. I believe his name is Martin.
Guys, this looks exactly like my brother. I mean, it's got to be my brother. It's my brother Martin. What the? How? Okay.
Hazel, are you sure it's your brother? Your brother?
I am currently not sure of anything, Lonnie.
Okay.
Hazel, are you sure that you're not the clone?
I think I might need to sit down.
Lonnie, you go to the terminal and you start. It kind of comes up and says Vault 18 Project Preservation. You click on that file, and it essentially details a number of reports about how residents came into the vault. And based on the number of different filings and people within the vault, you surmise that the original residents of Vault 18 came in to the vault, were taken into the symptomatic to draw some DNA samples, and were given a goat test. In order to preserve the continuity of residents, they were then killed by their own clones. Their clones were a small modified version of them. And this process seems to have continued every 5 years.
5 years is then like people come, like the clones come back to the vault to get like refreshed?
Even when they were in the vault, they were getting refreshed. The residents themselves were getting refreshed.
Gotcha.
They were having their memories wiped of the refreshing, and had a number of different kind of block standard fake memories injected into their brain. The newest terminal entry reads Ghoul fake memory, and it details a memory of everyone using a mouth spray.
Well, no wonder Ella said that nobody could come down here.
Well, wouldn't that mean that Ella outside is a clone that just thinks that they need the throat spray?
Right.
Do you think
But
she
it
actually
sounds-
knows that this clone stuff is down here?
Or she may know that something bad happens if she comes down here.
Look and see if Arturo's on there.
Yeah, you look through the records, and on every page it reads a name, Arturo Sandoval, as a resident of Vault 18.
Hey,
Are these resident names attached to the numbers assigned?
Yes.
There is like a registry.
I do know that it registers the thing that I forgot the exact number, but I know that for Lonnie, it registered you as a child of resident 2 and unknown entity.
Yeah. And don't worry, I'll get to that.
I'm getting to that. That's on my list.
But Clark asked about him, and certainly interested.
So I say we look at the most recent entries and we scroll back like 4 entries, and that should be.
Yeah, sure. So I think I was the most. I'm going to bring Hazel over, actually, and I'm going to have a private conversation with Hazel.
Okay, meanwhile, she's running through. My brother's only been missing for 2 years. This had to be something that was really recent. It doesn't make sense. He really,
Hazel, come here. I need to trust you with something very important.
Okay, Lonnie.
Pep's gonna keep his eye on the door to this room. That's what Pep's doing.
That's reasonable.
Are you just like waiting on the body that you've crushed to a million pieces to reanimate?
No, just keeping an eye out. Everyone's very distracted
did
with
say
this.
you might be able to grow a new one.
Actually, I have your numbers right here. You are Pep is 596, Hazel is 597, Lonnie is 598. Clark is 594, and your parentage, Lonnie, is resident to an unknown entity.
Yeah. Okay. I want to look specifically at 594. Then I want to look up Clark.
It has on that sheet. It says visitor / tourist Clark, and it says entry time 2 weeks ago. It's the date, but I don't know what was 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Established what day it is of the month.
Right. That's fine. But like, as far as like timeline goes, did I know Clark 2 weeks ago? Have we done? Okay. So this was before
been like 5 or 6 days.
It's only been
so it's been before Rising Sun Settlement.
Yeah.
I'll motion Clark over and have him take a look. It's like this is before we met.
I don't remember being here. Does it have one of those fake memories? Oh my god, am I the clone?
Does it have additional data about what happened, like other than he was a tourist?
No.
Okay. All right.
Can we look at 595? Timeline wise, that might be my brother. That might be.
Who's 595?
You look at the entry and it says visitor / tourist, self-identified, Buck.
Buck was here.
What's the timeline on that?
It's about, I guess, 3 days ago?
3 days? Okay.
Son of a... That's where he ran off to.
How did he get in?
We were talking about getting
Wait, how did I get in? And why don't I remember it? I think I'm the clone. Okay, all right, we gotta check all of these things.
It might just mean that there's another entrance.
That
besides
is
the main
also
door.
that is
But
also
why don't
true.
I remember it?
Because you're the clone. I mean,
Yeah, that's
No.
or people get amnesia all the time. It happens, right? People forget things.
You mean when they like hit their head because they charged something while they're wearing power armor without a helmet?
No, that just changes their personality on a fundamental level, leaving them with a level of self-hatred that they can't really work out through other means. I don't know why that has to do with anything, Hazel.
We can talk.
Hazel, if you could come here, please.
Okay. So Hazel's gonna go off and sort of...
Wait a second, before you go off, Mr. Lonnie.
We're
Mr.
right
Lonnie,
here.
Mr. Lonnie Haybear. Why don't you look up number 2, Mr. Lonnie?
Okay, I really don't appreciate your attitude right now.
Look, everybody's going through some shit right now, and I want you to go through some shit. Why don't you look up number 2?
You know what? I went through 20 years of shit. I don't need you adding more onto it, okay?
Guys, we're all in the shit right now. To get out of it, we're gonna have to work together.
Right, and that's why I'm asking for Hazel's assistance right now. Please trust me on this. Thank you. It's not even wait for a response.
If they're walking away from the terminal, Clark's...
I'm not walking away. I'm asking
Okay.
Hazel to come to the terminal.
Yeah, Hazel is a
No, I'm
little
at the terminal.
She's a little distracted, but she's coming over to the terminal. She leans over.
All right, Hazel.
Lonnie? Yeah.
Who's your dad?
I think it would be in everyone's best interest if we figured out who number 2 was.
Yeah.
However, I don't know what I will do if I find out who number 2 is. That me finding out that information may consign them to some pretty severe consequences. I've thought about this almost my entire life, what I would do if I found out who these people were. And I don't know if I can be trusted with it.
Okay, and Hazel's going to lean over and kind of put her hand her bedside manner's not the best, but she puts her hand on his shoulder and goes, you know what? You're going through some things too, and this is important to know, but it does not change who you are. It might change what you do in the future, but it doesn't change who you are right now. And who you've become in the last couple days. You've changed even since the first time I met you. You've changed a lot, and I think it's for the better. So whatever we find out, all of us will help each other deal with it.
I have spent a large period of time thinking of new and exciting, violent means of ending these people for what they've done to me.
I understand.
So
I totally, trust me, I wanton violence, I totally get it. And sometimes it's very much called for. In this case, for now, let's assign the role of designated bad guy asshole to Vault Tech, because they just tried to kill us multiple times.
Yeah.
They're the assholes. Ultimately, whatever and whoever is responsible for what's happening to us, it all leads back to the assholes at Vault Tech.
Yeah. So I'm going to step away from this terminal, and I'm going to trust you as the warden of this knowledge.
All right. I will act the way I hope is in everyone's best interest when I find it.
I appreciate this.
Clark, I see you. Clark, I see you over there.
What? I have a vested interest all of a sudden.
Yes, you have a vested interest. All of us do. So Hazel's going to kind of move with her body and kind of block the view just a little bit and go and look up who resident number 2 is.
Do a perception plus science for a difficulty 1 for me. Oh, you failed and you got a crit.
Balls! Balls!
Spend a luck point if you want to.
I'm spending a luck point re-rolling that complication.
Sure. Yeah, you got 0 successes. You go to type into the computer to find resident number 2, and you press the wrong button. I don't know why. You just press the wrong button, and you actually expand resident 594's profile. And it reads, resident 594 project success. It says procedure complete, and it says runtime 3 months.
And this is dated from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you were 5.4.
Yes, you were fine.
And this was 2 weeks ago. I'm going to try and drill down into that and figure out what the experiment is if I can.
Okay.
It's the healing factor. They made a god.
You're Wolverine. Hold on.
More like Deadpool, let's be real.
Sabretooth.
That's true. Yeah, he's got Deadpool vibes.
So you drill down into the files and kind of look through in this, you're originally going to do something else, but now you're here. You look into it, and you find that there has been a clone of Clark made that has been genetically spliced with a salamander, creating a new mutation. With this mutation, Clark this subject can regrow lost limbs and won't suffer from critical injuries at all ever. The downside of this is the subject will live for 3 months on a rapid aging cycle.
Not the best news.
So I expanded this so it's big enough everybody can read this, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not looking. I've already turned my head just so it's not. I don't know what she's in.
And Pep's at the door, so this is really just between Hazel and Clark.
It said, wait, so how it said just has how long to live? 3 months?
You have 3 months.
So it said it was a 6-month program?
A 3-month program.
3-month program.
With rapid aging. So think of it as, 3 months. Like that. That third month, you're going to be an old man.
Okay, so Clark, you are you. You're the only. You're the.
No.
You are Clark.
I'm pretty sure I'm the clone.
Clark, you're the only Clark I've ever known. You are Clark.
Who is a clone, and I'm going to die in 5 weeks.
But as I know you now, you're still Clark, and if you were based on some other person genetically, your genetic template was somebody named Clark who came into this vault before you, he would not have gone down easy. Granted, he would have been facing you, but he wouldn't have gone down easy. Is there a chance that your original template escaped? I mean...
Well, if I was me, which I am...
You are.
And if I was fighting me...
And you were fighting
I don't think I would have let me live.
Shit.
I don't really let things live.
Okay, well then the only solution is we need to figure out a way to slow the aging process so that you don't age rapidly and expire. I mean, I've seen and I've read about.
I don't like that word, expire. That's not a word you use for a person. Oh my god, am I a person?
You are a person. Clark,
I mean, expiration dates are just suggestions, right? I mean, we eat sugar bombs that have been expired for decades.
Old, man.
What?
Seriously.
I mean, so if anything, that's
So
I don't know.
It's not ideal, but we could find a really good auto doc or a Mr. Handy surgeon. Just take your brain and put it in a new body, right?
Hibernation.
We can we literally are staying in a place that makes clones.
Okay.
And they're not very durable from what I've seen, but we could.
Well, I'm very durable.
Guys. We need more information. I think we have a new reason to be in this vault. We're not looking for the spray for Ella. We're not looking for FEV. We're not looking for right now. The main reason I'm in here is to find out what the hell's going on with my brother, how we can help Clark. Our Clark is Clark. This is our Clark. We need to figure out a way to help our Clark.
Those mutant bastards don't age, do they?
Well,
I will huff FEV if I'm going to die in 5 weeks.
Well,
I mean, technically it's 10, but
okay. So,
whatever.
Just spitballing. Maybe if we could figure out, because if you became a ghoul, you would stop aging, right?
Yeah, but nobody wants to be a ghoul. I mean, I know ghouls, but I mean, Pep was calling them zombies, and there's a reason why they get called that. I don't want to lose my hair, Hazel.
You do have very nice hair.
Oh my god. It's gonna fall out in
No, guys, no. We're going to figure out how we're gonna fix this.
It may not. You might be the type that goes gray first.
You would look pretty good as a silver fox, Clark. I'm not gonna lie, but I think
for a week, and then I die or expire.
Okay, so Clark, I don't have a lot of knowledge when it comes to human mutation serums and experiments, but if there's anything like that around, it's in here somewhere. Maybe we can come up with a mutation serum that will have the opposite effect on your cell growth. If we could stop the telomeres in your DNA from fraying as quickly, your aging will slow down again. Maybe it's an option. You'll lose the ability to grow back limbs, but
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about anymore, but I'm gonna go check out this glowing pod now. I want to see what the fuck's in this glowing pod.
Okay. You find 3 large-sized tubes. One contains a small reptilian creature. The second contains a large crawfish-like creature, and the third has an amphibian-like creature. Curled into the corner of the room is a hazmat suit with a glowing light emanating from it.
Well, that's
crawfish live for a long time.
They do. I think crawfish basically live until they get too big to shed their exoskeleton anymore, which wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah,
with you.
crawfish are real weird. Like, they get eaten in the wild, but like, if you keep them domesticated, like, they just keep growing and growing. I couldn't tell you the oldest crawfish I know. Like, it's stupid how old they get.
Yeah, they don't die of old age. They usually die of, butter and parsley.
Yeah, they die of low country boils, okay? They die from being bait.
I think Clark, for a few minutes, is going to look at the crawdad pod and just contemplate if jumping in and trying to get crawfish DNA would work, and would it be a good idea? And he's just going to kind of ponder that by himself while he processes some of this information.
Do you want to roll for that, or do you want
since
to?
Clark was given...
He's pondering it. He's not jumping in yet. He's just
Since Clark was giving Lonnie
options.
shit, Lonnie's just going to pick back at him. He's going to lean in close like, that could have been you. You could have been spliced with some crawfish.
That might be the real Clark. We don't know.
You could have had armor plating and little claws. Damn, that don't sound bad, actually.
It doesn't sound bad at all.
When you lean into Clark, the hazmat suit in the corner awakens and looks at you and looks at Lonnie and says, Marty?
Oh no. What is it with clones and repeating their name over and over again?
The hazmat suit says, Welcome to Vault 18!
Thanks.
And then it just kind of looks at you and keeps on saying, Marty?
Well,
So what's your name?
Gra. Overseer. Gra. Overseer.
Overseer, I'm killing him.
wait.
No.
No, quick question. Does it look like a glowing one wearing a hazmat suit?
It looks like there's a hazmat suit with a giant glowing green light from inside of it.
Okay, Clark.
For more information.
Clark,
Yeah, if you really want to know, we can roll for that.
Clark, we shouldn't kill him until we figure out if something he knows or can do can help you.
Wait.
Give me the crawdad's DNA.
What's Voodoo's leader's name? Is it Marty Buffont?
Yes, it was.
Is this his partner?
The overseer. He said the overseer was his wife.
And the overseer kind of looks at you, Lonnie, and says, Marty.
Lonnie, remember how we were thinking that maybe the overseer would probably be Vault resident number 1? It'd make sense that the overseer
Hazel, no
husband
Hazel,
2.
no.
Yeah, let's go check
Stop
the
that
terminal
thought.
again.
And she thinks it looks
Hazel.
Mr. Pincers making fun of poor Clark. That's your mom. That's your mom right there. Well, maybe, probably not. But
well, okay, so
that's your dad's wife that he cheated on for your mom.